Alright. Wait, that's any of these like it's idle expansion, so it's like kind of worth it. This is a passive point, so
Hello, Bozo.
let's go get it. What's up, J-Rix? Hello, Rahi. How you doing? Hopefully we can get this to work. Come on. Oh, yes. It's still so slow, though, to load into every single area. It's like 20, 30 seconds. Hello, Marcin. How you doing?
Anonymous.
So glad that like it's playable now. Kind of. It's just like logging in sometimes. The game just is like, no.
What brings you here? Terra's grace. What brings you here? Terra's grace be with you.
Right. Question: does the planner used for Diablo pay for mobalytics? Yes. How you doing, Marcin? Ooh, there's a big pop right there.
Gods be with you. Stay safe.
Alright, let's go pop this. Go back to town. Hope we'll get back to town safe. I think it's still loading to go back to town. Okay. I think we're loading in town. But I'm doing good, Marcin. Just decided to play some Last Epoch online. Hopefully we can get back to town. It might be kind of broken right now, though. Yeah, here we go.
The Terra's blessing.
Prayers be with you.
Oh, is this someone I gotta talk to in town? Missing in the Highlands. What does this one give us? Oh, we can skip out on that one. We can skip out on that one too. If it doesn't give you the reward, find the quartermaster. Okay, so we're gonna go do this one. So what we need to do is talk to them, and then we'll get one of these gives us a passive point. Do I think there's a way to make Uber Uniques more accessible to casual players? There is no current way, JC. So like Uber Uniques in Diablo, you have to farm them. Did I play any Helldivers? I have not checked out that game at all. I should probably check it out. I've heard a lot of good things about the game. And because this game legitimately does not work online, it's like, it's getting to that point where like maybe I either play offline, but like I want to play online because that's where like the content is for the game, for me at least, because I want to be able to get the items so I can then trade with players, versus like, yeah, I could play offline. Get a cool item that I don't want, and then I cannot trade it. I want to engage with the trade system in the game. Okay, I finally loaded. I'm like, if I could guarantee load in like every 30 seconds, it wouldn't be that bad. But it's like, sometimes you load in,
Stay safe.
or you can't load in. You'll try to load in, and it'll just take too long.
I see.
And that's no good.
May a terror smile upon you. Farewell. Greetings.
Okay.
Do not dwell on regrets.
Alright, so we finished that quest. So it looks like it's kind of working like right now. Like I'm hoping by tomorrow they'll just like finally have it ready. Because I want to do my walkthrough playthrough here. What is it? Alternate leveling path? Need to make sure we don't skip out on any quest. Oh, this one gives us 2. Lesser Refuge. That's the one we need to do. Where's the Lesser Refuge? This one. Let's go. What game is this? This is Last Epoch. But how is Helldivers, Alex? Is it... I heard it's not really like Diablo. I mean, it's an action RPG, and I'm guessing you have loot, right? Isn't it like a looter shooter game? Load time sometimes can be quite long, though. I should start timing the loading screens. I want to say it's probably like a minute, but as long as we can still make progression in the game, I would rather wait, because if I got a really cool item that I cannot trade, then it just becomes essentially worthless. Like if I get an item that's, let's say Beastmaster, even though like, or Primalist, whatever, it doesn't really matter. If I can't trade it, then it becomes kind of useless, because I only really want to play Blade Dancer and, or well, Ranger and, is it loading? Or are we just stuck at a screen? I only really want to play Acolyte and Rogue. Those are the only 2 things I plan to play. Let's see, we'll wait. I'll wait 1 more minute, and if it doesn't go through, then I will reset the game. It's just the servers are really bad right now. Alright, come on, game. You can do it. Well, at least it tells you that versus just sitting at the screen, right? This game, I know, Damon. You know, what's crazy is like they're really dropping the ball on this one, because like this is their time. Is it Lesser Refuge? Yep, it's their time to shine. I mean, this is the chance. Like, like, if Diablo 4, if they don't get the servers right before, like, let's say the Gauntlet drops, like in a week, a lot of people, I mean, they'll probably come back to the game to check it out. But right now, the game, it had like an 89%, and now it's at like 60 or something like that. People are mad, and rightfully so. Like, come on, man. Like, we're already in day 2. Get the game to work. What build are we going for? So this is a Warlock. So basically, how it works is I throw this down and I keep on walking. Necromancer is actually a very fast class in this game, unlike in Diablo 4. And the reason why it's really fast is because we have the ability to have mobility. melted pretty fast.
Death will not take me.
But being able to hit everything in an AoE for this dot. Oh, we have a new skill too. I forgot. So the new skill is actually Ghost Flame. Let's try this out. What can we do with Ghost Flame though? Let's check it out. Oh, we just got another point on this one. We don't want the travel one. I don't know. I just want more damage, to be honest. Additional crit strike chance. I mean, it's free damage, but no, I want the spirits. Spirits on target. You no, we don't want that. I mean, this is just more damage too, basically. It consumes a portion of its mana. Oh, that could be interesting, but I don't really want to get another skill right now. And this one, what were we getting? Oh, minus health cost. Oh, that's right, we were getting this. So now we get extra armor. And then with this, we were getting, I mean, 75% more damage is pretty crazy. But I wanted to check out that new skill, the Ghost Flame. So let's check that thing out. So this is Ghost Flame. Let's see, so it has a chance to inflict Damned and Ignite. Take less damage from Ignite and Damned. You get to Leech. Causes them... Wait, damaging enemy with Ghost Flame causes you to cast Morrow Shards. Wow, that's pretty good. You can cast one Morrow Shard, max Morrow Shards per second. 2 of them. Wow, that's actually pretty good. That also consumes your HP. But I want to change the way the skill works. The duration is... Wait. After channeling, it detaches from itself. All of your Wraith Spectre's remnants gain a stack of respect. Okay. I probably won't like this skill, though. Unless we can completely change it. Some of the skills you can convert them to a way different skill. A full circle. Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to try it out for a little bit. The damage is pretty solid on this thing, to be honest. Wait, with the channel skill, how far in the negative in the mana can you go? Oh, just like a brief moment. Okay. This is almost good enough on its own. Like, I don't even need to use the other skill anymore. Just like one-shots everything. Is this better than Dead by Daylight or Diablo 4? I'm guessing DB4 is Diablo 4? I like the game. I'm enjoying myself. Here, you know what we'll do? We'll make a quick little build guide because some of you guys have been asking me for this build and my thoughts on it. So, this is a Warlock. And we're kind of a summoner here too. I mean, technically we summon these spirits that come out, but we don't really scale minions here. So this is a evolution of an Acolyte. So let's just get some gameplay and I'll do like a little rough draft of like a build guide. Usually I'd have some sort of like website that I'd show you guys, but it's basically going to be like kind of a quick little draft here for the build, just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how the build actually plays. So you'll start off as Acolyte, and if you want to, you could go Necromancer with this build as well, because there's not a skill that you need to unlock that is specific for this build to actually function. So, technically, Chthonic Fissure, you will get that if you put in enough points for the build. Actually, you know what? You do need it is a skill that you get from it, right? You know what? I think you have to have this skill for, well, you could just use, what's the other spell that I'm using called? You could use Spirit Plague, yeah. Alright. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and do a little rough build guide for this. So first off, we'll show you guys gameplay, and then I'll show you guys like the build for it, because it absolutely just melts stuff. You can get Permanent Frenzy and Haste pretty much, which means you're going to be going fast, and going fast is good. And you see this elite over here. I mean, everything just melts really fast. Really good build. Let's grab some of these glyphs over here. And all we really need to do is throw the Fissure, or we can use Spirit Plague. So these are our 2 damage dealers. And I do have some pets, but you can play this as Necromancer if you want to. I mean, look at the damage. I mean, this is without even using Fissure. I think Fissure is like absolutely insane. I've played Necromancer for a while, but you can still play Necromancer or Warlock with this Acolyte build, is I guess what I'm going to be calling it. And you guys will see how strong this build is. So pretty much gameplay, we throw down a Fissure and we just kind of walk and everything dies. It just shoots out all these like ghosts. Very, very easy. Ooh, and we just got a legendary. Cool. So let's go ahead and go over kind of the little rough build guide here. Normally what I would do is I'd have like some sort of website that you guys can visit so you guys can copy the build a little bit better. But here's kind of the gist of it. So the minions are just kind of there because out of all the skills for the bosses, if it targets the minions, it's pretty good. But here is our little like build guide for this, because a few guys kind of asked kind of how it plays, and you've asked for like the Necromancer build, but technically Acolyte, you can run anything that you want to. So here's what I'm running for our skills. I'm gonna go move my face out of the way here. So Chthonic Fissure is technically for the Warlock, but you can play this with just Spirit Plague if you want to continue playing as a Necromancer. Now, if you are playing Necromancer instead of this, you can get Golem, you can upgrade your Skeletons if you want to. I just like to have them kind of fits the theme of like the Acolyte or Necromancer, if you will. So Chthonic Fissure is what we're using for most of our damage. So I just really like this skill because look at how good this skill is. It does Fire Necrotic. It's a spell, and it's damage over time, it's a curse, and it scales up intelligence. So, how the class works with Warlock, you do more damage based off of the amount of curses that the enemy has. So, this obviously can have these spirits, and these will inflict enemies with Torment, which is a curse that does some damage. So, you have a lot of damage over time, and you can scale so many things. And the reason why I actually decided to go with this for the Warlock is because this is a really good beginner-friendly build. Because it scales so much, anything that drops, if you get necrotic damage, spell damage, or fire damage, or damage over time, well, hey, it's all going to be working with this skill. So this is the thing that I throw down, and it starts off half of the size, basically. And it's just going to be doing damage on its own from the actual, like, thing itself that when it pops out. But it also does damage by shooting out all of the spirits. So what I've spec'd into is I went ahead and got the of Gloom and Flame, so it creates a secondary fissure. So basically you get double, and enemies can take damage from both fissures if they stand on both, but it costs way more mana. So it basically doubles your DPS, but you have to almost pay double. It's plus 80%. But it's fine because this game lets you go into negative mana. It's not that big of a deal. And then I just got like 1 point into all of the things so you can start stacking extra bonus damage, and then I'm going to probably put most of my points into the spirits because it does really good damage. So I'm going to max that out as far as the spirits go, and then we can actually get pretty good crit over here. So I'm not sure if this is base crit, but this could maybe help with the minions. The base, I believe your crit multi in this game at base is 200%, so it's like double damage already. And then we have Acid Bane, which we can get as well. So this is what the tree looks like for our main skill for damage. However, this could be our main skill as well, which is Spirit Plague. So what Spirit Plague does is we just activate it, and it curses the target. So again, we're getting more damage because this is part of how Warlock works. And then we are also going to get this just so we can go ahead and have you have a chance to spread Spirit Plague when you hit an afflicted enemy, which originally I was actually running. We can actually take this thing out. I just wanted some chance for it to spread, but what I opted for is it deals more damage but no longer spreads. So this could be counterintuitive. This is something I probably should actually test out. So it's supposed to spread on its own when it dies, but I was wondering if this would still work if it's a chance to spread on hitting afflicted enemies. So that's going to be kind of something difficult to test out. But we also have a giant AoE here with the Plague's Purview. We also have Contagion, which makes it so it hits an AoE. Because usually it's just like a one target. And you can keep on activating on multiple targets. But we also have this where it deals additional damage per point of int. And we're going to be stacking as much int as possible on the build. So basically, it just works in AoE. And then we have our other skill, which is Transplant. That's our mobility skill. Honestly, the most important thing to get with this is really just the cooldown on it. Get your cooldown. And then also get this over here, which grants us Haste and Frenzy for a short duration. You can also get Dance of Blood, which can actually give you some HP on it. It costs more. But there's also something that gives you cost reduction. Honestly, the only thing that's important is just this. Later, I could spec out of it if I really wanted to. But I really like being able to have Haste. So it has a 3-second duration of Haste and Frenzy. Haste will give you 30% increased movement speed. And Frenzy gives you 20% increased attack and cast speed. So basically, that's almost always up because its cooldown is 4.13 seconds. We also have additional cooldown reduction. So it's up most of the time when you're playing the game. Alternatively, if you want to go into Golem, that might not be a bad idea as well. As far as the passives over here. So, obviously, you have to put 20 points into Acolyte before you can unlock Warlock. So, these are the things that I put into. So, I just got some damage, some armor, as much intelligence as possible because it's also going to give us some resistances over here. So, yeah, that's basically all the points over here is what I put into. I didn't really care too much about anything else about minion survivability. And then as far as Warlock goes, more mana over here. I liked this. So I put 5 points into this because you have a chance per curse on the enemy to gain mana on hit. So that's how we gain extra mana. I really like that. I think that is a really, really, really good thing to actually have. And you also get extra cooldown reduction so you can spam Transplant so you can keep up haste and your haste. So yeah, Frenzy and Haste, and then more intelligence, and then once we reach a 5-point bonus, we gain additional mana per point of int. And then right now we're trying to get this to 5 as well, because we're going to have more armor multiplicative per unique curse on the enemy. Again, we're just going to be stacking lots of different curses. And then this one over here has some sort of ward on kill. I just put 1 point into it just to kind of see how it was going to work, just so we can get some extra little ward. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I really like just stacking it. So that's basically what we have. This is like an early to mid-game build as far as the build guide goes, and because some of you guys wanted it. And then for our skills, so we're playing Spirit Plague and the Fissure and the Transplant. The other skills are Summon Skeleton as well as Summon Bone Golem, and that will pretty much round off the passes as well as the skills. Now, on top of that, we also have to go over the itemization. So these are just items that I found. You can craft stuff as well. There's nothing that's too important other than if you can get plus to necrotic spells, get it because, well, this is going to tag as necrotic, which gives you another passive point. So necrotic, the fissure over here. Again, the reason why I think this is such a nice beginner-friendly thing is because you can get plus spell damage, necrotic, damage over time, curse, like anything that gives you plus. There's just so many things that these all tag. I mean, tactically, we actually benefit off of minions as well, but it's not something I'm really stacking. This is kind of just what I'm using for gear. There's nothing really important to look for, but if you can get plus to like any spell damage, plus resistances, that's good. This is just a unique that I found, and it just gives extra HP, but I also like this because necrotic damage is also leached as HP. This one is supposed to be for Hungering Souls. I don't care about Hungering Souls, but it's just spell damage and minus 2 mana cost. But this one over here is just small extra health, but I liked it because mana regen is nice to have. So now that you guys have kind of seen the gameplay and the build, that's like a little rough draft of the build that we are running, just so you guys can copy it if you wanted to copy it, because it absolutely shreds content. It's very, very, I would say, beginner friendly. In terms of gear, like you literally don't need anything that's special. This gives us extra mana regen. Just look out for extra mana if you can. It kind of helps out because, well, you can go through mana relatively fast, but you can also get mana because obviously you're going to curse everything anyways because your main sources of damage are curse. But that's it for like the little rough draft of the Necromancer or Acolyte Warlock kind of thing that we've been playing. But there you guys go as a little draft one. We'll make an endgame guide for a lot of the other builds, but we're kind of in the stages of testing Last Epoch. Plus the servers are absolutely getting slammed, but a little sneak peek at the Warlock build. Okay, so now let's go ahead and continue. What else do we? Where's the reward for the thing? Was it giving us 2 skill points or passive points? All right, so we want to do this one now. So we're gonna go over here, go to the next zone. Understand what people can't even play. Oh yeah, I know, man. So it's PC only. As far as right now, yes. This is one of those ARPGs that all builds are viable. You know, I don't know if all builds are viable, but I would say if you're smart enough, you can probably make most things work. There's probably going to be builds that are better than others.
Death will not take me.
I mean, we were just shredding bosses anyways. I mean, we can go to the boss was coming up anyways. We get some boss gameplay. Thoughts on it so far? Oh, no, it's really good, Shideo, but just as a warning, the game's servers are absolutely garbage right now. Like, they don't work. I mean, I'm playing right now, yes, but like, dude, I had to connect. I'm disconnecting all the time. They need to get their servers, like, situated. But the game itself is pretty solid. The campaign's honestly pretty forgettable and boring. But the game itself is good, if that makes sense. Like, I can sit here and play for many, many hours to come. Dang, our golem's even dying now. I want to see how fast we kill the boss. Alright guys, ready? Watch how fast we'll kill this boss. It's just going to be an absolute easy experience with this build. So all we got to do is walk around. All I'm doing is walking around. It's like halfway dead already. I mean, this was like so effortless. The thing that I like with this build, what makes it so good, is you can just throw on all your dots, and then all you do is you kind of just have free reign on, you know, just evading stuff. There you go. That's the boss. GG's. You know, we just got a legendary too, didn't we? I forgot to check it out. Ooh, what's this? Necrotic damage, chance to ignite, increase fire damage, you cremate enemies, you kill burning enemies around them. You have 10% chance to summon a burning skeleton when you cremate. Oh, dude, this is badass. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so now, how much damage does this thing do? So it does a little bit less damage, but we have ignite on hit now. That one thing that scales off of, so it spreads all of your ignite stats from the target enemy to okay. Dealing spell damage with applying. Wait, does we get added fire damage to this one? Increase fire damage over time. Well, how much more damage does this add? Well, it's a lot. It doubles the DPS. Wow. And then we can have a 10% chance when we kill a burning. When I cremate an enemy. So, oh, you create enemies, you kill. So it's 100%. Wow. It's not even like a chance to activate. It just automatically gives it to us. That's really good. was a legendary that actually works. Woo. Because, you know, like, the chances of you getting something that you actually want for your build.
Hurry. I'll take that as a yeah. Get to the
Because I don't think this game does smart loot. Like, if any of you guys play Diablo 3, it'll kind of drop items for your class at least. It may not be for your build, but it'll be at least for your class. What do we gotta do? Something happens. You didn't even think it was Diablo? Oh, yeah. This game PC only? As far as we're aware of right now, yeah. Your game listed says Last Epoch. Yes, this is indeed Last Epoch.
I am not doing that again.
wash the problem out alone. You're still. She should be more than happy.
Do we get a burning skeleton? Ooh! So where my burning skeletons at? How good are these burning skeletons? So let me see like if they actually do damage. Hold on, I gotta remove these from the skill bar. Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of busy doing stuff in my inventory, or not inventory, but okay. So I'm testing out the. What we're doing now, guys, is we're gonna test out the little skeletons. We do larger area. Oh. Oh. You know, I was actually... Oh, you know what? Maybe we need to redo the build guide. Because that's what I was going for. I was going for that. You gain ward. It's just 100%. It's not even like a chance. You just gain it. Okay. So let's see what happens when we kill an enemy and then the skeleton comes out. So I want to build an army here. Okay, so I got my skeleton dude. Okay, attack him. 63. I mean, he exists. And I guess it's doing some extra fire dot. All right. But it's absolutely not needed. That's what I was going for on the thing. Alright, well, this is a haste shrine. I want to do the build thing. If I got a haste shrine. But I like having as many minions as possible. Level up. Ooh, whoa, 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 what happened over there? We just started taking massive damage. What's giving us these stacks of poison? Holy jeez. We got no poison res. I think that's what's killing us. Like, we just insted right there. Alright, so this is the next one. More armor per curse on target. Okay, cool. Ward does not decay below your ward decay threshold. What's our ward decay threshold? Maybe I can reread it and I'll understand it. Oh wait, okay. So it says ward decay threshold 1% per necro resistance. So. Would that mean we get 75 extra ward? I mean, that would be huge if that's how it works. I don't even know how it works. But I'm going to definitely get that. No channeled. Less damage taken per curse on target. Oh, you can get ward per second. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, we are 100% getting that. That sounds amazing. I mean, this gives us health and damage. Oh, it has a 3-second cooldown. Ah. Oh, so every 3 seconds. You gain a chance per curse on the enemy to gain mana on hit. So you gain 13 mana. Ah, okay. Per curse. So if I put two curses on the enemy, so we have a 26% chance to gain 13 mana on it. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely worth it. All right, but yeah, I think we definitely 100% want to not only put 3 points into here, but definitely just that ward regen. So 3 points over here would be what, 1, 2, 3? We'd have to put more than that. Well, either way, we put 3 points there. And we probably wouldn't mind putting more points into this as well. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and continue. Crazy. Just curious, what do you think of the ultimate god build if you're willing to get all the uniques needed? I don't know. I haven't seen every unique in the game and played with them. Oh, I think we have one more passive or one more skill point to put in. So this gives us armor, which is great. But yeah, we just absolutely melted. What's our poison resistance? We probably don't. Oh, we have literally 1% poison resistance. That's really bad. Necrotic fire. Oh, I think that has like kind of a lot of the damage stuff that we need. But yeah, we probably should get some resistances here. We'll probably end up crafting some gloves or something. We'll look for items. I haven't changed my items in so long. But this game is different than other action RPGs. You don't really need to change your items like super often. It's not like Diablo where like item power is like you have to keep on swapping stuff, which is something I actually prefer. Like I prefer this over Diablo for 100% for the itemization. No doubt. What's up, Rubber? How you doing? You wish this game was on Xbox? It may come out later. What is this like damage? Oh. It's like insane amount of damage. Also, like I want to see how much damage this is. It's not that bad for how much damage it's taking. It's like, oh yeah, it's not even that bad at all for damage. Thoughts on Diablo 4 Season 3? Oh, Kiyoshi. You know, it's very underwhelming. I think it needs way more content, man. The vaults are basically just nightmare dungeons. Like, I need an actual seasonal mechanic. Like, no more recycled stuff is how I feel about it, man. I also don't like the Uber Uniques. There's a lot of things that I'm not a fan of in the current state of Diablo. Like, leveling up glyphs, to me, is not very fun. Season 2 was great, though. We had all the, you know, it was the first introduction to being able to even get the Ubers. But I feel like they're still way too rare. And I have all of them except for Grandfather. In fact, I can go craft Grandfather. It's on non-seasonal, though. Like, I played a lot of Season 2. Season 3, eh.
Death will not take me.
Not my favorite season. How am I dashing? So, Transplant is the name of the skill. I think the other thing gave us more HP. Right, 462. We got any better helm? We got this necrotic damage for us resistance. What? How are we doing on necrotic resistance? Oh, we're at like 97, so we're like way over capped on that. But we do need poison res. But what does this give us? This gives us increased mana regen, which I actually do like as the implicit. But I definitely don't need necrotic resistance. This one does give us 9 mana, minion, physical, and 7% endurance. What is endurance? It's like, oh, endurance is basically like fortification in Diablo. I think that's kind of how it works. But oh wait, can we just grab one of these? Just increase. I don't really care about increased minion health. All it would throw on is just some extra resistances. This is what, 3%. This thing's pretty bad too, though. This one gives us a little bit more regen, but I don't really care about the health. The health regen is nothing, and then increased necrotic damage while transformed. We're not even transformed, so it doesn't really matter. We're gonna actually just craft on right now. It's gonna go craft on some resistances. Oh, we don't have an open suffix for it. Dang. What else can we actually add? Dex Vitality. I mean, it'll give us some sort of HP. Oh, I just don't have those. Oh. Yeah, because even if I can't apply it, it'll still show up. So I can't actually do that. Unlucky. Well, oh well. At least it'll give my minions a little bit more tankiness. What's this thing? Bone armor is on cooldown. Oh. We have extra passive points though on our skills. Yeah, we do, because the reason why we have plus points is because we have plus in necrotic. So we can do the more spirits. I mean, that's fine too. This one has an additional point. I think we... Oh, we have to put 2 points into this. I want to gain a ward. I want to put all of the points into the like free survivability. Can I explain what the game is after campaign? Is it similar to Diablo 3? Yeah. Exactly like this. So let's see what this hidden gem thing is. Hidden gem gives you a passive point, so it is actually worth doing. Is it over here? It almost looked like there was a bridge on that side. Got baited. Let's keep it moving. You wish you could play Last Epoch, but you can't because it costs money. There's Path of Exile. That's a free to play game. You lost a Shaco and Grandfather and Slig on your Necro because you were waiting for the squad to get there? Wait, what? Like, as in, like, you dropped them all on the ground? Probably shouldn't drop your Uber Uniques, though. Ooh, level up. Mm, 25 health is kind of nice, but the rest of the stats are pretty bad on that. Alright, so we got another passive point. Yeah, we have to get... Oh, we have to put 3 points into this. Ah. Oh, you get ward decay threshold. Oh, so now we have like 45. Oh, that could be actually okay. That's like 10% more HP. Definitely gonna get that ward decay stuff. Looks really good.
Your death has come.
We also need to like use those idols. I have a bunch of idols inside of my stash that we need to actually use. Necrotic cast speed. Wait, 16 ward per second. Ooh. I actually really like that. But then do we like lose a lot of damage from this? We have 600. We go from what, 900? 600. Dang, that's a pretty big jump in damage though. But we also have 85 extra like ward. But this also gives us, what, 66 HP, and we get Life Leech. We'll try it out, you know. I'm not going to sign it out yet. Oh, wait, let's grab this tome. Could be good. Poison damage. 6 int. But the rest of the stats are pretty bad on it. I don't think I'd even want to craft on it. Just thinking about it for a second. Would I like this better or Diablo? Right now I like this better because it's a new game. And there's things from both games that I do like. For sure. Like, I like Diablo's graphics. No doubt. Right now, we desperately need a bunch of resistances.
Death will not take me.
What do we have on this wand again? Stun chance, shock. I mean, all it's giving us is plus damage over time. Like, it's a pretty bad item. We need to be looking out for a much better wand. I'll look at our current boots in a second. So current boots right here. We have move speed, dex, increased armor. 10% increased armor is memes at this point. I don't know if I want to move slower, but this has two resistances on it, and then we can craft the additional resistances on it. If I want to, I probably should. Oh, I wasn't even running a helm. Okay. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and add. What else can we add? So we can add, what, like... I don't even think it's really that good. I'd rather just look at a rare item and just add one more. And what does attunement do? So we have dot rating, attunement. What does it do? Each point gives you 2 mana. So it's not really for our class. It's better doing for right now. I'm having more fun with this game. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to play like a summoner necromancer, this game is way better. This like is objectively way better for summoner. The necromancer actually feels like more of a necromancer, like with spirits and death and the way that the skills look.
Your death has come.
Wait, you can get like minion damage on a. It's interesting. Increase lightning elemental damage. That's actually not that bad. Not really good for our build though. Elemental, physical, cold. I mean, elemental, we do technically do fire damage. What level does it require? 13. It's not too bad. So I'm thinking about getting, like, if I get any good things that I can use on my my Shadow Dancer, I will do that. Okay, then we have this, and we're just getting increased air. Oh no, we're getting this. That's right. It's getting extra ward when we hit an enemy. I hope that works with our minions too. You join the Beastmaster? Nice. The name of the game, Cybertine, is Last Epoch. Diablo 3 Summoner is better than Diablo 4. Yeah, Diablo 3 Summoner Necromancer, I don't know what they did, man. It was like really good in the beta, and then they decided let's just like not make it function at all in the end game. You have to have Ring of Menelin, and even when you do, you have to cast your own skills. Which is why the Necromancer feels incredibly bad. Ooh, another skill slot? Ooh, hell yeah. So I think I'm gonna use maybe Golem. Like, what are we using right now? That we could definitely use it with. I'm thinking Golem, man. Golem is really awesome. Alright. Your Golem does more spell damage. I want to turn the Golem into a fire golem. Nice. Oh, so just like does fire damage? Oh, okay. You guys ready to see the fire golem come out? Ooh, now he's red. And does he have like a fire aura around him? I'm gonna have to do this to check it out. Because, like, I don't want them to... Oh, does he shoot out fire? I think he just does fire damage. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my skeleton dudes. I love the golem in this. He acts like a gorilla and he jumps around. He like rushes. It's awesome. All right, so oh wait, we need another passive point, right? Oh, we have 5 unspent points. Wait, 5? How do we have 5 unspent points? Well, either way, I need to put. What? Oh, I can get this one now, or it just gets ward per second. I get 5 per second. Wow. 10 ward per second is going to be massive. What the heck? This is going to be so good, man. That's like... this makes me really like this class a lot more. Because if I have double regen... I don't know if any of you guys have played Path of Exile, but when you get like the Consecrated Ground, like the regen on shield and on HP, it's just like... makes your character so much tankier.
Now.
Oh. Hey now, hey now. Okay.
There you are.
So I just got like a bunch more tankiness. Oh, there's a quest objective over here. Maybe we gotta kill something. Like our character's so much tankier as soon as we got that. That's awesome. This is supposed to be some like boss, so he's whoa, he's dropping so much poison damage. And we actually have we literally have 1 poison res, so that's no good. Oh, he drops poison mines. Oh, okay, so this guy's actually like a pretty insane boss. We actually gotta kill this guy. Where is he? Did we get him? No, he's down here. Was it this guy? It's one of these guys dropping the mines, because yeah, look how many mines. Each one of those is pretty deadly to hit. Oh, was that the boss right there? I think we got him. A mace of stone. What does it do? Okay, we're not doing any melee stuff. Melee cold damage. I mean, it's not too bad. I don't really care too much about casting speed, because right now we don't really need like cast speed. The reason why is because we don't have enough resource anyways.
She told me of the Emerald Nagasa. They were the same.
So is a scepter two-handed or
Content
one?
to slither through the shadows.
Oh, it's definitely one-handed. Increased damage over time. Elemental, a chance to ignite. We have 11 spell damage. What's our current one? I mean, it's like more. I mean, this thing sucks. Actually, this thing's like terrible. The thing is that we lose out on that minus spell cost of 3. It's like, this thing's just like so terrible. Like, anything is going to be better than that. So what else can we add to it? Chance to ignite. Oh, wait, that's just upgrading it. Poison, sure. Just low tier 1. That should give us, yeah, that gave us a decent amount of damage, too. Honestly, we should probably just use that unique. That unique was just way better. Gave us more HP too.
Your death has come.
Increased minion health. I actually like the armor that we have. Necroclass. This is called the Acolyte. And then we went Warlock, so. But it's basically Necromancer, yeah. Am I playing online? Yes, Chris, we're playing online. Yeah, the servers are still kind of eh. I'm pretty sure last epoch has a druid. Yes, Kiyoshi. The Primalist is what it starts off as, and then you can make that after. It's like there's each class has 3 like secondary classes that you can go into. Ooh, mana regen is pretty, like, rare. I don't know if we have a shattering rune, but I kind of want to shatter that if I have it. for that increased mana regen. Yes, nice. I don't think we got anything else that was good. That was like our old helmet. We actually could get some extra survivability. Was that 75%? Oh, stun chance. Oh, then we have another point to put in our golem here. It consumes skeletons. More damage over time. Move speed. Wait, your golem causes nearby minions to move faster, including themselves. Huh. My golem's hits restore health to you and itself. Oh, that's actually a pretty good stat. Of a blood golem? Then blood golem can cast sanguine orb? Ooh, that might actually be better than having the fire golem. Because sanguine blood is something that I could actually, like, use as a skill. But having it being able to restore health is, I think, a pretty good thing to do. You can't find any good rogue PvP builds. You can't find any? Well, it's because PvP isn't really, like, supported in the game. But I think it's coming out in the expansion. Cool. Wow, we have another like level up. The skill points on this. Make that last longer. With this one, I mean, I want that regen. Per 2 vitality. It's a small amount, but like, I don't think he's gonna be able to survive on his own. We'll see though. Oh, then we got another one of these points. I really like that regen. That thing was so good. Take less damage per person. 6% less damage isn't bad. Do we get any bonus at like certain thresholds? Deal more damage. I like this. All this ward per second is actually so good though. I'm gonna put at least 5 points into it. We kill it? Staff. Void, physical, blind. 35 spell damage is actually pretty big. But if I remove this, do I like lose? What's my like ward stay at? Or is it just gonna constantly degen? 112 is the number. So we go from, what is it? 1,000? What's this one go? Is it 982? It's about the same. This one actually gives us the most. We'll mess around with this one for a little bit. It gives us the highest stat. It's 90% increased void damage. Unfortunately, we don't do void damage or physical. It just adds a lot of spell damage. Alright, let's continue. I like having that, like, ward. I guess I automatically regen ward, though, right? But going back to your question, Drew, I mean, you could run Twisting Blades. Your best bet is honestly just to look at a Hoda Charge Barb and like just one-shot things if you're interested in PvP. But don't expect to actually see people in PvP because a lot of people are doing it maybe to complete the quest. And they'll get mad if you try to fight them. Is Necro a separate subclass? Yeah, so it's you gotta go Acolyte, and then once you reach level like 15, you get to pick your subclass. That damage though, this thing does so much damage. Is it better than Diablo? I mean, I'm having fun with it right now. I mean, the campaign, Diablo 4's campaign is definitely better, like no question. But I like the legendaries in this game are way better. What, ailment overload? Wait, 15 increased crit. But I don't think that's actually 15 crit. I think it's like based off of like their numbers. Poison. Increased poison damage, 3 vitality. That's not too bad. Like, it's like definitely usable. Oh.
I wish I'd seen it. I can only imagine how she felt.
Death will not take me.
Let's find another point with a golem. Let's see if we can just get a bunch of HP. The golem. I don't think he's going to be able to ever be tanky though. Like I want to be able to just keep him in the game forever. Oh, he is healing a little bit. I see it.
Death has come.
That was 13 move speed? 13 move speed, 3 health per second, 20 plus. Oh, that's like actually not bad. Because it's what, 13% movement speed? This is 5 plus, that's 13. And then so, yeah, that's actually better. And then this we could actually, if we can craft on some extra resistances, that'd be great. Oh, it's full. So we can either throw attunement, dex, vitality. None of these are like really that great. Maybe we could just throw vitality on it. Just for like a little bit of extra HP. So the difference between this and the last one. Okay. I'm going to keep these because I also have a rogue that I want to play. And I'm going to have a bunch of hand-me-downs for the rogue. Eventually. Doing road to piss off the Hoda barbs. They hit hard, but only if they can connect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Hoda hits for an insane amount of damage. Alright, we just got a legendary though. Ooh, what the heck is this? It's a scythe. Melee necrotic damage, 20% chance to summon a skeleton harvester for 15 seconds on kill. I'm not scaling it though. That could be kind of fun though. I'm going to keep all the uniques just in case I can make some cool build with them. Is there a lot of classes? 15 classes in the game. So there's 5 classes, but there's actually 3 classes on each class that are like the endgame classes. Technically there's 20 classes because the base class can be your own. You could just go base class. You just don't select another like second. You don't go to another mastery. You can just sit in here. You can spend all your points in here. Now, is that smart? Probably not. But hey, don't let that stop you. Alright, so our next one is going to be pretty interesting. Okay, so Malefic Body is pretty good. And then the next, 5 points, we get a brand new skill called Soul Feast. Feast on the souls of the cursed enemies, dealing damage to them and drawing fragments of their souls. Soul fragments each grant you 3 ward. To show the skill, you have to get the skill first, okay. So, Withering chance on hit. What does Wither do? Increases damage taken from curses. Wait, isn't that the same as Path of Exile, Wither? And then less damage taken from Withered. Oh. So you had to put 5 points in it for 8% less damage taken. I mean, that could actually be not bad. Each stack increases by curses by 10%, and since all of our damage is by curses anyways, it's not too bad. So if we put 5 points in it, we have a 100% chance. I mean, 100% chance. So that 5 points equals 8 DR, and it's each stack. It could stack up to 20 times. But I mean, it's every single hit, and then every single thing inflicts Wither. I think that is definitely worth it. So I might go and get some extra damage. Let's see. Ignite chance. When you cast a fire skill and enemies have a combined of 25 or more stacks in it, you strike up to 3 nearby ignited enemies with Flame Whip and Ignite Overload. So what does Ignite Overload do? It doesn't really say. If you hold Alt, sometimes it explains it. Oh, never mind. It says Ignite Overload grants you 1% more damage to ignited enemies per 20 global ignite chance to fires. It's like 5% more damage. Like if I use the other unique. So Damned, when you cast a necrotic skeleton, enemies within 15 meters have a combined 20 stacks. You chain all damned enemies to the ground for 2 seconds and gain Damned Overload. Grants you 1% more damage per 2% missing health on you, so you gotta be on lower HP. Probably won't grab that. But I'm thinking we go Wither or Malefic Body. Malefic Body is damage, though. It's basically 4% more damage per. I think it's additive damage, though. But Intelligence scales our mana, it scales all of our damage, and we're getting Vitality per level. And 1 point of Vitality is how much HP? And it gives us Poison and Necrotic Resistance. Each point of Vitality. So it's basically 6 HP, and you get Poison Resistance and Necrotic Resistance, but our Necrotic Resistance is already way capped. But it'd be nice for Poison Res. So we get like 8 Poison Res. Because we're like really bad on resistances right now. So what am I thinking? Is this better or worse than PoE? I don't really care for this game's campaign. But like the game has enough creativity, I think, to have fun. That's like the important part. Let's see how fast we can melt this boss with my Warlock. So go ahead and throw my damage up on him. Alright, so he'll go down in a little bit. Okay, 87%. Make sure he's standing on that thing. Take all the damage. 38. I mean, this is a pretty easy, like, boss battle, because, well, minions, just for distraction. But the survivability goes crazy on this character. That ward regen is just so incredibly good. Woo. 3 to all attributes is kind of nice. It's a two-hander though. What's up, Turnip? You're gonna play this so much this weekend? Ah. Well, that's if the servers work. Like right now, we're still trying to load in. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool. What's this? Grace period. Oh, because we just warped in.
Hidden so close. A word of advice. Don't ask her about the diamond matrons. You'll regret it.
I don't know if we're loading in or if the game is just lagging. How we're liking Last Epoch? I'm enjoying it, man. And Oni TD, thank you so much for the 10 roses, the 8+2. Thank you, mate. I don't know if we're loading in because this game right now, the game is kind of buggy, and the loading screens sometimes they get stuck and then they just disconnect you. But now it's telling us to go. Well, what is it telling us to do? Travel to Midgik. Okay, I think we actually have to go back. We're loading in. But, like, if you like games like Path of Exile, this game will be very fun for you. It's way more complex than Diablo, for sure. Oh, no, I hope we didn't disconnect. It says we're entering it, so we'll just wait. But there is enough complexity if you're wondering if this game's worth it, Mr. Random. Dang, it's still loading? Come on. Let's try again, maybe. I don't want to have to, like, log out and log back in. Hopefully by the weekend, though, turn up it'll work for you, because the game does not work. Like, the servers are so bad. I'm trying to... Oh, okay. You can play offline, though. Offline works perfectly fine, but... They gotta get together. You're right, Chris. It's been too long. I mean, I can understand the first hour, or, you know, even the first day is, like, pretty, like, you know, not fun to have to wait for your game to work. Come on, let us go there. There we go. But I'm hoping tomorrow's, it's going to be absolutely super smooth, and we can actually play the game. Like, fully play the game. Ooh, Glyph of Despair, what's that? Oh, that's pretty cool. Poison and lightning res? That's actually pretty good. I mean, it's less HP, but... So with Golem, I can have it heal for more. What's Blood Golem do? Oh, they cast Sanguine Orb. Sanguine Orb might actually be one of the last things that we get. Because, like, there's too many things to just work with it. Like, it's kind of nice. I mean, the build's pretty good because I can just like walk around. $24 mana, lightning, void, bow attack. You can get bow attack speed. I mean, it's a small amount. But I'm gonna keep that for my actual road.
She told me.
I just would love to use that thing though.
I didn't expect this.
24, so it's gonna be a while before I can use it.
Of my mind.
It's got like some resistances though. The reason why I'm gonna walk and yeah, if I walk, maybe it'll port me into the next area better. Because I don't want to get actually stuck at the load screen infinitely. Because if I teleport back to town, then I that's like teleporting 2 times. This is just walking once. You already have D4. Is this better? Ramsclaw, if you want like a full review on my YouTube channel, I could talk more about the game and show you some of the stuff. But I like this game right now a little bit more because it's new, and it has, I would say, much better end game system than Diablo 4, like objectively. But subjectively, I'm having more fun with this game right now because I've put in hundreds of hours in Diablo. I probably have 1,000 hours in Diablo 4 right now at this point.
Greetings.
Whereas this game, I've only got like 100 hours in because I played the beta and I enjoyed it. Okay, so let's go put points into... Malefic Body's really good. Oh, but you know what? I think we get... it's like 8% DR, and then we have a 100% chance to get... what is it? 10% more damage? Increases the damage that take by the curse. So that's pretty good. And it's 20% chance on hit, and we could just get 100% chance, because if we just put 5 points into it, 20 times 5 equals 100. So we have infinite withered, well, max withered stacks is what I should say. The skill animation is a little bit, like, I like games where it makes me think. Diablo 4 doesn't really make me think anymore. Like, it's just like, okay, I'll play glyphs, you know. Like, I played enough of the game. Oh, whoa, damage, big damage. What's that? Spell crit. It's not like that bad. What is our current one doing? Oh, I actually don't even have one right now. I was running this. I don't even think that thing's good. Oh, I was running this to get ward. Ward 16 ward percent is pretty nice. 6 int is good too. How much does 6 int add for damage? It's like 50. It's not even that big. I don't think I'd run that. This is just, these things are just way better. I don't really want it because it has the dodge rating. If it didn't have that and it had something else or just didn't even have it, I can maybe craft on it. Oh, yeah. This game's end game is kind of more of like what you're seeing. It's just like a rift. It's doing a lot of damage. But like the game is fun enough and creative in the items that like you can still have fun with this game. That's really good for minions. Like there's not one bad stat on this item. So I could probably just, I'm gonna sell this in the bazaar, but I don't know what level that becomes available. How much did it add for void damage? Two nice resistances on that thing though. But it's a primalist, which means no go for our class, because we are an acolyte. But thank you, Jim. I appreciate it. Something's doing. Oh, whoa! I have so many stacks of poison. Look at that, 10 stacks of poison with no poison resistance is not very good. I thought it was at 16% increased health, and I got really excited. But it's minion health. Up into the right. Blind shock. 2 int. Wait, what do we have currently? I guess it's extra regen, but I don't really think it's that necessary. I think that this would be way better. Just giving two resistances and then armor. Oh, it gives necrotic res. We don't need that. If it was just any other resistance, it'd be so much better. Because we've got, like, if you guys see our resistances, I'm trying to get some resistances, specifically in poison, would really, really help. Oh, so that always has an implicit of, was it 2% crit? 5 int. That's void. Dang it, if it didn't have the elemental. I guess we do fire damage. Fire is an element. I need necrotic res. Oh, I'm like maxed out. I'm at 100 and something now. Is this gonna be a Scorpion King? Maybe that was a Scorpion King. There's a chest over here. Let's grab the chest. I think that might be part of a quest. Two more skill points. 18 mana? 5 to elemental resistance. That's not bad. But I need like a good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't notice that had killed our golem. Whoa, what the heck is that? It just like deleted us out of existence. Got stuck on the stairs. Okay. What does this shield do? Increase physical damage. Okay. So what do we get with this one? Your ignite chance per second. This is like extra crit. I mean, it's not bad. 10% crit is still like 10% chance to do double damage. I don't know if it scales with your minions too. Like it gives your minions the chance to get it's plus 10 elemental and poison rest. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Like as much as I like this because it gives us so much armor, this is plus 10 resistances. Actually, let's see what other resistances we can throw, or what's the other thing we can throw on. I guess we can throw like vitality. There we go. And then now we should have like way more resistances. And we'll see if that like performs way better. So I was also looking at that book where it was like 5 res. Yeah, 5 res is not bad. But then we lose out on massive damage, right? Oh, not that bad. Ooh, a small idol? What? What is this? Oh, we cannot deal crits? 12% more hit damage if you have only one singular. Oh, what? More hit damage. I'm not sure what a hit damage is. But that's a multiplicative. Wow, cool. Well, we just got some really awesome drop. So I'm looking for a bunch of resistances. Ooh. What the heck is this? Holy. 57 spell damage? 54 mana? Wow. Mana gained as ward? 15 and what are these numbers? These are like the next tier, I think. We definitely need a way better amulet though. Alright, this, oh, it's level 52. These are all like really high level items. That's why, because I just noticed that like these numbers were just like way higher than anything that we had gotten before. Alright, let's continue. Alright. Can we teleport from here to here? Let's see if we can right click. No. Sometimes you can go down on certain areas, and other times it's just like no. So let's keep on going, man. Does it tell us which one's Wither? Oh, so Wither's like the blue one. So I just want to see how fast it stacks up. Now, do my minions apply Wither too? I don't think they do. I don't think they apply Wither. Is Wither? Oh, that's chill. Wonder what's chilling them. So it has to be like the spirits activating, because I don't think Dot applies Wither, which is good to like learn. Ooh, I can't move. Got stuck. Ooh, that was some sort of boss. Oh man, it was all that poison damage. Maybe we actually need to equip this. Where was that thing which was 16? Oh, this is 25. What's our poison rest now? 37. That thing just melted us instantly. Because it just started stacking the poison. I just noticed it was like at 10. Increase cast speed, poison void. Ooh. Oh, these are probably way better gloves. Oh, yes, definitely. What's our poison res right now? 46? Nope. Let's go, what, 5 stacks of Wither? 7. It's Wither, right? This guy's really tanky. There's an ability that gives damage per uncapped necrotic res. Ah. End game though. Ah, okay. I'll keep my eyes out for that. Woo. She's dropping something good. Dropped a lot of items. Scepter. Dang, unfortunately didn't really drop anything good. Have I played Path of Exile? Yes, Jacob. I played Affliction. We already killed Maven. It's pretty much like what I consider it at endgame enough.
That should do it! This waypoint's harder than I anticipated. But no worries. All good now. Just in time. Looks like we've got company. Anyway, off you go. I'll see you on the other side.
So we're in chapter 6.
The Emperor, your turn. Go. I want to. I'll try. Hopefully, I will see you soon.
Spirit Plague. Implicit armor and spell damage. Wait, Skull Cage. That's a helm that gives us plus spell damage. Well, what's interesting is like it actually adds a lot more than it says. Like, you see how it says like plus 3 spell damage, right? So instead of it being 809, look at that. 3 spell damage is like 100 damage. Oh, but it also gives us plus 36 spell damage. That's pretty good. Let's go transfer those. I'm gonna kind of run out of space here. I should just run this because it's plus 66 HP, which is not bad at all. I think these were the old. These aren't even good. I was gonna keep them. That's level 6. It's not bad. I'm saving a lot of like pieces of gear as hand-me-downs for my rogue. Alright, so I'm waiting for the thing to load in. And then, I'm in a second, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack. I'll be back in like a minute. And then we will continue. Alright, we're back. What's up, Nuke? Oh, I was AK for like a second. I had to make some food. Got some raviolis boiling. Alright, so... I wonder how actually long this campaign is. Could be maybe like... I'm pretty sure like one of the records is like 4.5 hours to get to endgame. Can I get to the next area without, So there's a waypoint there, though, so if I have to go back, because I'm guessing that I need to go to that area.
Death will not take me.
We have 2 points in some of these. Okay. I mean, I guess shooting the spirits more frequently is always going to be good too. Oh, that's going to be really good. 12 ward per hit. Wow. I wonder what happens if you... Can you even put a point into this if you already have the fire golem? Yeah, I might actually unspec out of this later and get the blood golem, and then for the level 50, we will get the orb as our last thing. Let's see what else can we get. So we're gonna at least get 5 points into Wither. You have a chance to deal double damage. Wait, what? So you get 5% chance to deal double damage. Additionally, your hits have a chance to deal double damage per curse. Wait, double damage per curse? Oh, okay, so that basically adds up to like 1. So you have a total of 5 plus 1, so it's 6% chance to deal double damage. Oh, but it's basically 1% per curse. So I don't know how many curses you can actually apply on a target. Maybe like 3 or 4. So you can have 10% chance to deal double damage. But that's 5 points. Increase elemental and... Oh, this one's pretty good. When you gain Ignite Overload or Damned Overload, all ignited and damned enemies within 15 minutes are inflicted with Witchfire. So what does Witchfire do? So Witchfire, as an element, does 300 fire and necrotic damage over 12 seconds. It cannot stack. Interesting. It's not bad because you would just get basically 8% more damage. But I think we still put at least 5 points into that one. So 5 points into that one, and then also Malefic Body seems pretty good too. But I want to get 5 points into this ASAP, so it's just 100% chance to inflict these stacks of Wither on the enemy. You cast a curse. You also inflict a number of enemies with Anguish. What does Anguish do? Anguish is a curse that lasts 10 seconds. Oh, it's only when you directly cast a... Oh, it's a curse skill. So that and this, these are both considered curses, right? Oh, wow, okay. So when we cast the curse skill, you also inflict a number of enemies around the target with Anguish. Cause target to deal 15% less damage over time, and deals necrotic damage to all enemies afflicted with... I'll put 1 point in this. I actually don't even understand how it works. It makes it so it deals 15% less damage over time. And considering it cannot stack... Yeah, why would you ever put more than 1 point? I don't know, I'll put 1 point into it, and we'll just see where it goes. Flame Whip? What is that? Oh, it doesn't tell us. The change from the Change of Ruin node? Is that this one? I mean, we could get this. Oh, so you gain that for 12 seconds. Okay. Oh, but I have to put a bunch of points into this. I can get 1 point into it. Oh, it's damned chance. Oh, okay. What else is really good here? Oh, we're going to get a new skill in 2 more passive points. So we have crit multi, but we don't really have crit anyways, so that doesn't really help out too much. Do more damage with more witchfire damage. You have a chance to gain haste for 2 seconds when you kill a cursed enemy or hit a cursed boss. It's not bad, but we don't have something to spam. Spell damage for curses. This is really good. Okay, that's 100% amazing. We're gonna max that out. Increase 3% health, more damage per negative ailment on you. Ooh. You inflict damage on yourself when you hit or your minions kill a target. Cleanse all curses when reaching low health. Ah, that's actually kind of nice. Increase cast speed for curses per point. So you can get basically 9% cast speed. But the thing is with curses is like you don't need to be spamming them. Okay, so as far as what I think we're going to max out, we can max out Spiteful Decay, but we're going to go Malefic Body, 100% Dustbringer. Alright, let's continue playing, sorry. I had to check out kind of what we're going to actually be building this for, because we do have a new skill coming up pretty soon, too. Is Lich or Warlock more fun? So, Warlock is more of a dot build, but, like, it's pretty fast, you know. I've never really liked dot builds, but, like, as soon as you get this skill over here, the Chthonic Fissure, I mean, you're just, like, absolutely deleting content. I love it. And I think my golem can actually survive permanently now, which is awesome. Apply damned on hit. Crit strike chance. It's funny when you actually go to the next area, your minions just instantly die. It's because I guess they just delete themselves before they go to the next area. What skills? Because there's some fun interactions if you can get between Chthonic Fissure, Chaos Bolt, Rip. Well, the next skill that I would get was maybe like the is it not Rip? Is it Rip Blood? Oh yeah, Rip Blood is probably the other skill that I would think about using.
I'm willing to argue that if it weren't for you, I'd still be in the dreadnought.
I mean, this skill's already good enough it's on its own. Like, you can play. Like, here, I can drop the build, because I think that this thing is, like, really good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do, like, a little walkthrough and tutorial, and a little build guide here for the Warlock. I forgot what the class was. Because we start off as what? Yeah, Warlock. Alright. So, let's do a little quick build guide for like a early to mid-game Warlock build that I've been really enjoying. So, you can actually build this as Necromancer or Warlock. It depends on kind of what you want to go for. So, it is going to be kind of a dot / minion build. It's mostly just inflicting a bunch of different status effects on the enemies, but it's a pretty easy build because so many things that you get are going to be able to be built for this build because there's so many skill tags. Like this one over here, it's fire, it's necrotic, it's also a spell, and it's a damage over time and a curse, and it'll obviously stack within because it's just like a spell. So now that you guys have kind of seen some gameplay, I'm going to kind of break down each skill. So Spirit Plague and the Chthonic Fissure are the two main sources of damage, but the Golem actually does a good amount of damage too. So I want to show you guys just using one of the skills. So this is Spirit Plague. So you'll see we apply a damage over time, and it kills stuff really, really fast. But if I combine these two dots, what's going to happen is it's going to do way more damage. So I can see this like elite blue pack over here.
Death will not take me.
And you can basically just stack a bunch of damage on the enemy. So now you guys can see the basic gameplay over here because some of you guys wanted to build. So we'll do a quick little build here. So these are the two sources of damage. The skeletons here are just kind of there for a filler, to be honest, right now. And then we're running Golem. Golem will start setting everything on fire, but you can also, if you want to, run Rip Blood, which is something I was going to consider at level 50, or we can mess around with some of these other skills once we reach a certain level on the Warlock Mastery over here. So let's go over the important stuff, which is going to be starting off with the skill tree. So as far as our skills go, we are running Chthonic Fissure. So we throw it down, and I would recommend in the very beginning to rush to the top left, which is of Gloom and Flames. This increases the size of it, so it doubles the fissure. So here's what the actual skill looks like. It's half the size at the start, but later it will grow in size if you decide to get that node. So it's really good, but it makes it so it costs almost double the mana, but it's double the damage on it. So I think it's 100% worth it. And then I got a bunch of stuff over here as well, just to apply all these extra damages. This one will give you extra crit chance, but it also applies acid skin, so they also take poison damage. So you can scale poison, you can scale fire, you can scale like so much with the skill. That's why I like it, because it's fire, necrotic, spell, damage over time, curse. Like it's just, it tags almost everything in in the drops. Like it's just ridiculous. Well, for the most part, everything that you'd actually want to get on a Acolyte class. So that's the skill that you would get for the Warlock. Now, you can just play, if you want to play Necromancer, with Spirit Plague. And then instead of this, you can just run your Skeletons here for one of the skills. But I'm running Spirit Plague, and one thing that I really liked getting with this is this over here, Scourge, so you can get way more damage. And then you can also increase the area size, which is probably something I would max out. But it's going to make it so it does cost mana, and it won't spread because we get more damage. Now, there is this thing over here where you have to have a chance for it to spread, but it cannot spread because you get this node. It's okay because Putrid Recovery is the reason why we get this. So you just have an insane amount of survivability because you're going to constantly gain Ward. Ward is basically like Mana Shield or Barrier in Diablo. And then those are the main two sources of damage. I also ran Golem over here so it would start igniting, because when you use this over here, its impact spreads all of your ignite stacks from the target to nearby enemies. So it kind of has some sort of synergy, because yeah, you can get some extra ignite over here. So it's not bad. Like there is some synergy with the Golem here. But I really liked Hunger, so I don't really have to summon my Golem consistently. So getting this is great. So the Golem, whenever it hits, we get 65 HP, which is awesome. So really good survivability on that. And then for one of the other skills, now this one over here, the only important thing on Transplant, which is our mobility skill, we will have Haste as well as Frenzy up for the most part, because we have Acolyte's Fervor. You want to put 3 points here, 3 points here. I think these are the only thing that really matter. This is optional over here, just lets you potentially get some extra HP. And I'm going to scale Rip Blood probably as the last skill, unless I find another skill that I enjoy, because this is kind of like a work in progress build, and you guys wanted the guide for it. So basically, yes, you want to have Haste and Frenzy up for the most part. It's like it's only down for like a second. It's really, really fast, because the cooldown is 4.3 seconds, and you can get extra cooldown to make it basically up 100% of the time towards the end. I got Bone Armor. This doesn't really matter. This is like the only important thing. And then, so yeah, this is what the skills that I'm currently using. So I got Golem later. You don't really have to have Transplant. It just makes the whole game feel much better. But this one's actually really easy because you'll just get Spirit Plague anyways. But if you do want to play Warlock, yeah, Chthonic Fissure is good. But I also do have a Necromancer, and I did do minions. But you still want to activate something to deal damage. So Spirit Plague is pretty solid. So as far as the passives go, in our Acolyte, just got some damage, got armor, got Forbidden Knowledge. That's all we spec'd into. And then for the Warlock Masteries here, we are getting Soul Stealer, so just extra mana. And then we have Occultist Mind, so we're going to get some more mana over there. 5 points into a Horroring, just so we can go ahead and get extra armor. And then this one over here, we had to have a certain amount to go ahead and get Imperishable, so it gives us extra Vitality. I'm going to put another point over here, so we have Ward Decay, that's a little bit better. And then right now we also have Dark Protection, so we're going to get Ward per second. And then also Wither, so Wither is going to make it so we're going to do more damage from curses, and our damage source is curse, but it doesn't really feel like a damage over time build. So yeah, we're going to be getting one more point in here, and then more points in here, and then eventually we're going to be getting Dustbringer. Usually I would have like a build guide with like a website link here, so you have like the planner, but I'm still kind of testing out this to kind of see how it works. But some of you guys wanted it earlier, and the build is really good. So like just to kind of do a quick little recap showcase here of how to actually play, like how we use our skills. So you just have 3 of your skeletons. They're just really there as fodder for bosses. But yeah, you just throw this down, curse them, and everything just kind of melts. You can just throw this down and walk, and most of the stuff just dies instantly. You don't have to always use your Spirit Plague, but it's extra damage, and you could activate both on a boss. This is what I really love it for. I don't know if there's going to be like some boss over here, but you don't even have to activate both of them. Unless there's an elite or a blue pack, which we may come across. It's just super smooth gameplay, and it just absolutely just deletes stuff. Oh, my gear. Let me show you my gear. That's actually kind of important for it, right? But you can see, like, this blue, it just melted. Like, I didn't even really pay too much attention to it. And what I like with this, like, let's say that this was a boss in the middle here. So I would just cast my stuff, and I could spend the whole time just kind of walking around as everything just kind of gets deleted with the boss. So I have 2 uniques, but like none of these are important. So I just got this because literally it just gives us +1 to necrotic spells, which is basically 1 passive point. It also has leech on it and gives us HP. It's actually a unique for a skill called Hungering Souls, which I don't even want to use because I like this playstyle so much more. Because Hungering Souls, you kind of have to aim. But we have a helmet over here that's just going to give us extra spell damage, and it just has like extra HP. Then a bunch of resistances here, more mana over here. Hold on, let's kill this thing so it stops making sounds. Okay. And then this amulet, it just has some mana, and then we have a small lightning explosion when we're stunned. It doesn't matter. I just wanted this because of the mana. It doesn't really help out that much. And then as far as our rings go, we got some health regen. It's just kind of for movement speed. Just had a high roll on it. Nothing is really good here, to be honest, as far as our items go. Yeah, nothing too important, but a really easy build to go ahead and play. If you happen to get like this could actually be okay too. If you wanted to scale minions to torch the point effects, can be okay because you have a chance to summon a burning skeleton when you cremate an enemy, and you cremate enemies you kill, and then it burns the enemies around them. So it gives you increased fire damage as well. You get increased fire damage over time because this does literally everything. Again, it's fire, necrotic, spell, damage over time, curse. It just has all these tags in it, which is quite nice. But there's a little like brief build for the Acolyte, or well, it's the Acolyte, Warlock, and or Necromancer. Depends on what you want to play. But yeah, pretty easy stuff. There's a rough little guide there. And that's the skills that we're running, headshot. But to answer your question, Shu, is it better than Diablo? I'm having more fun with this game right now because it's new, for sure. But yeah, man, this thing is just deleting content. Look at that elite. Just melts like so fast too.
Just for here I was.
I like how tanky this build is too. Looks like the servers are actually like pretty smooth now. Like the transition screens, they're not taking 30 seconds anymore. It's like maybe 10. Like it's actually like pretty good, which is awesome. I love the golem so much.
Your death has come.
Yeah, it's going real good now with this build. Oh, maybe we spoke too soon. Now the game's gonna not load into the next area. Come on, game. I push 2 buttons. Ah. I think there's one thing where you can have more than one fissure. I might actually invest into that. Because it'll add so much more damage, you know? I think we disconnected. But going back to your question, Airflash, the Warlock, Necro, or Lich, I've made all of them. I got Lich to level 69. This one's like level 40. It's taking a sweet time. Actually, I think we DC'd, man. It's unlucky. Have to reset the game. Wait, what? Did it? I heard a sound. Wait, what? Wait, I think the game's definitely broken right now. You guys hear me using my skills? Yeah, it's broken. Unlucky. So I don't really want to play offline because offline requires us to basically do the same thing all over again. I'm checking their Discord to see if they're... Is it not working? We'll go check their Twitter. You can watch their Steam reviews collapse in real time. Even Starfield had a better score than this mess of release, and this game is dead on arrival with performance like this. Controllers aren't working. Wait, what? You can totally play with controller. Can we get one offline character? Why would I play offline if the character is irrelevant instead of free cosmetics? Sorry. One-time copy offline. They could never do that though. That would actually destroy the economy. Like, I totally understand why they don't let you just play your offline character. Is it like not working at all? I can share you a link for your build if interested. Maybe you get some ideas for inspiration. Oh yeah, what website are you using? A Headshot? Here, let me do this real quick. I don't know if it's still down. But like, I was able to get in like by just closing the game, so we're gonna turn it off and turn it back. Servers are not stable. They've never been stable. I mean, if you want to play offline, I guess, yeah, sure, go for it. But I want to see how how's the reviews looking. It's mixed. That's so sad. I feel bad for them because they actually had like a really good score. They had an 89. That's actually pretty impressive for like a small game, you know? Well, smaller company. But how's it doing on Steam charts? Dang, it's still growing because yesterday it was at like actually it hasn't changed. So earlier today it was at 169. Yesterday it was at 148. So it's still, the game is still growing, which is great. Like, people definitely want to play action RPGs. But I don't want to play offline. I also don't really want to play Overwatch either. They're expecting 300k. Oh, because it's the weekend, right? Yeah, I think we might have to play offline, guys. As much as I don't want to play offline, we might have to. But I could just play with Necromancer. But yeah, like I said, I really don't want to play offline because then I have to redo everything because I want to engage in the trade. I mean, if you could take your offline character and play it online, that'd be really cool. But I understand why, because people would just load in like a save file. It would like God gear and then just break the market. Oh, you can definitely play offline. It's not a problem. Wait, what? We can't even play offline now? Hello, Aztecs. How you doing? There is like a full offline. You sat in queue, you got bored. Yeah, dude, it's pretty annoying. I never had a queue time though. I have never seen a queue time. Hold on, let me try this. Maybe it's an Australia thing. They actually showed off how to go like full offline mode. Let me see. Alright, so I think they showed off how to do full offline mode. Okay, hold on, let's see. So it's, let's go to properties. General, play full offline, okay. Alright, let's see. I'm sure that this will work now, but it's like, it's really annoying not to be able to play the game, you know? This game's gonna fill your RPG void. Ah, nice. Like, it was working like 10 minutes ago, but doesn't matter now. Alright. I could play my legacy characters. You have a 280 queue? Oh, but then how are you going to be able to even play? What's the more projectiles? I thought you can additional. Oh wait. A 50% chance to just have like double? Shark can poison. I'd rather have it bleed. Cause bleeding with your next non-channeled skill. Increase bleed duration. Always crit after. I don't want it to go like less distance. Oh, I see. Throw 5 shurikens. Shifting heals you. 50% increased movement speed. It's like so small, but like it's better than nothing, I guess. You have additional dodge per point of dex. I think shifting cleansing all elements is pretty good. I'll have to put one more point into that. If a single hit does 50%, it's not bad. Oh, that's really good actually. Holy. I don't even need to read anymore. I'm just immediately getting this. Oh my gosh, wait, I just need one more. We're gonna get it. Let's see how it performs. How do we go to the... What level are we right now? 75? Some people are saying their characters got deleted. Wow, that's even worse, man. I'd be very upset if that happened. And rightfully so, man. But we're just playing offline now, so like nothing bad can happen. But like it's just unfortunate because if I'm playing offline and get some really cool drop. Oh wait, we don't need this skill. What am I gonna throw down, like decoy or something? Did a lot of damage. Okay, cool. We have the blade shield. Oh, for 3 seconds. Keep increased armor per shuriken. How long does it last? Well, it's every time we dash, right? Oh, yeah, I mean, like... Oh, there's increased armor per shuriken, so maybe that one's actually better. So this is how this build plays. You activate that and then you activate that. It's pretty good, I like it. I guess this activates it twice. What if you can just make it so we just dash only? A dash only build.
Easy. Too easy.
Well, Diablo doesn't really value like the end game's time. Ooh, we have an offhand catalyst. Let's see what that is. I want to play online though for this game. It's like so many items. I don't even know what items that we have that are really bad. we res capped? No, we're not even res capped at all. We have like no phys damage reduction. No armor. I don't know how this character actually survives. I haven't played this game in a while. It's like 80 melee damage. Haste for 1 second on hit is actually really good. What? Why is it doing so much damage? Probably because we don't have resistances. Minion? Oh, minion melee damage. There's 4K right there. This is like already finished, huh? Oh, it's so smooth when you're not playing online. I have so much stuff. Okay, so what should we actually get? Okay, what the heck? I think I was just running this helmet because I like the way it looks. It's a weapon? Oh, it's a catalyst. Does this work with? Oh, this is a dual wield skill only. What does this do? Oh, this is the thing we just got. Wandering Souls, Hungering Souls, 7 ward gain for each active Wandering. Wow, that's actually pretty good. That just makes it so you're like immune to damage for that duration. 1 second cooldown. Ooh, could be kind of interesting. I think this is actually really good because then you could just get a bunch of cooldown reduction, and then this would be like, I don't know. When you activate the Wandering Souls, I'm pretty sure you get like 30 or 40 of them. So 7 ward gain each second per active Wandering Spirit. I mean, you have like 30, 40. So that basically makes you unkillable. Do I think this game will survive? I mean, I think it's fun enough to put enough time into the game. I like it, but it's not on the same level as Diablo or Path of Exile. Like, I think people will play it for a couple weeks. I mean, it depends if they get their servers together. If they get their servers together by the weekend, I think that this game will have like a pretty good chance. But you guys remember that game Wolcen? Wolcen, the Lords of Mayhem? Like, that game, unfortunately, had so many bugs. Like, it's just so hard to come back to it. I have like a lot of bad resistances here. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we're just running a bunch of dodge? No, I only have 18 dodge. like this character has such bad resistances. What are these rings? Like, they're so bad. This has a bunch of just raw damage. So all this is for is really just damage. 11,000 DPS. Okay, this has double resistances. I mean, what's our actual crit strike chance? 10%? Our crit multi's 246. I mean, this is just 81 damage. And then we have... 10% chance to gain haste is definitely worth it, and the increased attack speed. I think this is a pretty solid item. But I want to look at other things that we can fix. Like, this amulet is definitely pretty bad. Because I'm really lacking resistances. I guess I could pump up the void res and then get that. This would be like a quad res physical, but crit strike chance is just pretty mediocre. 38. I mean, it's giving you a massive amount of HP, but not regenerating HP is also kind of like not good. A primal serpent. We have 50% chance to poison and slow. Dodge rating. I'm pretty sure we could probably get a better belt too, but I don't know what belts can roll in this game. How much gold do we have? 236k. Yeah, I would need rings with like actual like stats other than mana regen. But I remember I wanted a lot of mana regen because this game's it doesn't give you that much mana regen. Oh man, some of these are so bad. I guess this one's actually pretty good because 17 to Ellie res is actually a pretty good stat. This might be an okay item. Actually, let's see if we can craft on it. So I bet you we still have a bunch of... Oh, we have 0 forging potential. Wow. Let's see. Wait, oh, you know what? I think this character was made... Was this character made before they had forging potential? So I remember before, like, it would like break the item or something, and then they changed the system. That's a massive amount of physical resistances. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I can't really use it other than for that one thing. Now, let me go to the craft over here. So, can we... let's see what we can add. I'm looking for, like, remove. Remove an affix. So, let's pray that we hit poison damage. We have like a 1 in 3. Wow. Worked out pretty good. Oh, we also want to... Oh! Oh, we would actually lose forging potential on it? Okay, there we go. Now it just has physical res. And then I would just throw a rune. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to use a glyph of hope. What does this one do? I just want to like... Well, we only have 1 forge potential, so I would just hit it with something random. How come I can't clear? Let me like reopen it up. Well, that's not an implicit, that's a suffix, right? Okay, let's try this. Sealed affix. Just throw it. Okay. Ah, it's so bad. It only has really good, there's no forging potential on it. It only had good fizz res. I would have to have hit, like, I don't even know what I was trying to look for on this other than just a bunch of resistances. So unfortunately this thing is absolute garbage now. Okay, let's see. Increase crit strike chance. Gain ward on crit. Yeah, this ring sucks. Can we go to, like, the gambler or something?
Yes.
This has 2 resistances, which is not bad. I mean, it's only 3k. Strength, void, poison. This gives you 40 fire res. I think we need to get a lot more resistances. Basically need to get all of our resistance. We have like 9 points. Oh man, this is just like a nightmare for like trying to get all the resistances capped. Increase damage when wielding a sword. I'm trying to look at this character. What time is it? 10. I just want to play online, man. Oh, is this I don't to ignite fire skills. Chance to ignite on hit with fire skills. Oh, calamity. This thing is actually really good. Let's see if online works. I just want to play online because like if I'm playing offline, like I already have like maxed characters, you know. Let me go ahead and try. Let me try to play online. If we can't play online, then I'll come back tomorrow and we'll check it out. Because that's what I would prefer to do. What is it? General. Oh. Okay, there we go. Let's go try to play online. Let's see if we can get it. The server stable at night. PST in the mornings. Yeah, maybe when, like, you know, not everyone's awake. That might be the best option. Yeah, if it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna just call it. Well, I mean, if I'm getting like the MS, like the ping, that means the server is online, right? I mean, that's... Maybe I should select another server. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even think about that. Maybe we won't select US West, we'll select a different one. That's the big brain move. Let's select a different server. Like, I'll play with a little bit higher ping. It's not that big of a deal. But if we're at least getting the servers, like, tick rate, then we should be able to connect to it, right? Well, I mean, it's at least that it's showing that it's online. Like, so I'll select a different server this time. And they just refresh the numbers. So try Central. Maybe US West is down, but Central will be live. I'll give it like 30 more seconds. If it doesn't come up, then we'll just call it a night. Alright guys, well, give it another 10 seconds. I just don't want to play offline. Alright, well, looks like it's the game is just kind of broken. Anyways, thanks so much guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. If you guys are watching this on TikTok, you guys click on the pink plus if you guys want to catch me tomorrow or watch more of my content. If you're watching this over on YouTube, well, you got my YouTube channel right in front of you. But if you're watching this over on Twitch, well, you guys can visit my YouTube channel. Same exact username. If you guys want to see more Last Epoch stuff, we'll be dropping more videos very soon. But thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully when this game gets its stuff together because, well, it's kind of disappointing not to be able to even play. But take care, guys. Peace out.